Hey guys, it's Addy here. Today I've prepared a new bombastic selection of the coolest things from the Aliexpress website that you will definitely like, I guarantee. But before we start, please do me a favor and like this video. And if you click on the bell button, you will be able to participate in contest games. So, what kind of contest am I talking about? The thing is, in the end of each video, we are giving $10. And today, we are launching a contest game with a prize of $10 again. And now sit comfortably, grab something tasty, and get ready as we are about to start. Every girl dreams of getting a wedding proposal from her lover, and if he also gives a ring, she will definitely be in seventh heaven. Actually, I have one interesting ring. The audience who have been watching my videos for a long time have probably guessed that the ring would be with some surprise. Dudes, this is a real mini stun gun. One current discharge of it and, well, I think you understand. It is convenient to carry such an item with you, but of course, I do not advise giving it to your girlfriend or to your future wife. Otherwise, you can immediately forget about getting married. But you can use it for self-defense. The creator of this ring decided that such dimensions would be much easier for domestic use and managed to fit all the power into a reduced analog. And now I will show you one binge-worthy thing that you should definitely try to use. Do you know Orbeez balls? They are multicolored, bright and eye-catching, and can swell on wetting and become very soft and pleasant to touch. I did not notice how fast I have been hooked on them. Now I constantly buy such balls and use them as anti-stress. Oh, this blissful feeling. I decided to search them on Aliexpress website, and you will be surprised of that I have eventually found. These are the same Orbeez, but the thing is, they become so big that you can only put one piece in your hand. These balls are real giants. These Orbeez are created for Hulks, I think, but playing with them is even cooler. Whoa-hey! And now I want to please all the fans of bicycle shticks, just in time for the future season. This is a bike bell, which is made in a minimalistic design. This is what I like. There is nothing extra, so you will not even understand that this is a bell. Where to click on? It looks like some weird shit, but it's good. This model is equipped with a spring impact drive. It can be attached to both bikes and scooters. Properly selected diameter, width, and size of the bell provide a balance of volume and duration of its ringing. There is one more thing that is important for me personally, although I am not a good cyclist. The design provides for internal routing of bicycle cables and control cables and can function as an additional clamp. You know what age we are living in now, so I think the next thing will definitely be useful. This is a portable UV disinfection lamp. Of course, in my opinion, it will not be enough for public institutions, such as schools, restaurants, cinemas, and so on, but it can be a great option for processing various objects at home or somewhere in a personal office around the working area. When folded, such a lamp practically does not take up space and easily fits even in a bag. Besides, it runs on 2 batteries only. Awesome! Boys and girls, I have found such a thing that will shock you. This is the coolest radio-controlled tank, which any fan of military equipment will certainly like. Toro T-72 moves forwards and backwards at 2 speeds, and can also do a 360-degree turn. It is equipped with a rotating turret and a rising and falling muzzle. The toy looks like the real model, down to the smallest details. Its sound effects give it a special realism. When you start the tank, you can hear the roar of the engine and the sounds of shots coming from the machine guns. In short, I guarantee this is the dream of any child and any adult man. Checked personally. I have a friend who just loves backlit stuff. Seriously, you go into his room and you get the feeling that you're in some kind of nightclub. That's why I've prepared a very cool gift for his B-Day, which I want to share with you now. But bear in mind that it's a secret. Ready? This is a binge-worthy mug with a very unusual backlight. I immediately ordered it as soon as I saw it on Ali, even without studying it in detail. And it turned out that it was a plasma mug. Do you know what it is? I didn't, but now I can explain. With the help of some interesting technology, the double walls of the mug bizarrely react to your touch and create amazing lighting effects. But to tell the truth, there is one disadvantage. It works only on a special stand. Here I imagine how my friend will be drinking cold beer, or rather juice, and will be admiring such effects. Do you think he will like the mug? I don't know about you, but my favorite part of any celebration is the moment when the cake is cut and the tea is served. But to tell the truth, I am not good at all in these activities. I can't divide the pieces properly, and after I cut, they either fall apart or somehow stop looking nice. And in this matter, it is also important to divide the pieces correctly if you don't want to deprive one of the guests of a tasty treat. I have spent years of suffering to find it. Oh yeah, it's a cake cutter. Even a child can handle this gadget. It's not even sharp. Its main part, which captures the piece, is made in the shape of a triangle. And there is also a spatula that allows you to carefully separate the piece. The handle helps to hook a piece and drag it to the plate so that nothing gets on your clothes or the festive table. Put like for such an item and write in the comments if you are same clumsy as me. So let's make a team. 8. Going out of the city. It's always better to take a minimum of things in order to lighten the weight of a hiking backpack. Although I rarely go hiking, I know that even 1 extra kilogram will be difficult to carry. Therefore, I want to show you one thing that I have been using personally for a very long time. This is an inflatable armchair. When folded, it easily fits into a small backpack and does not cause any discomfort at all. To inflate it, you do not need to take a pump with you. All you need is air. Take it in both hands. Catch the air and tighten up as the lower part of the chair stops falling through. Then you need to fix the whole thing with a clasp, and that's it. You can safely sit and enjoy the moment. Once upon a time, I was dreaming of a lava lamp. Have you ever heard of it? For those who do not know, I can explain. This is a decorative lamp, which is a glass container with a transparent liquid, translucent paraffin, and an incandescent lamp below. I was dreaming of it until I met this awesome Marvel lamp. It's kind of a lava one, or at least that's what it seemed to me, but it is without those floating bubbles. Instead, there are figurines of characters, and all sorts of cool things from the movie. For example, Thor's hammer, Thor himself, the star from Captain America's shield. There is also another design with the PlayStation icon set inspired by a popular game console. I would seriously get stuck in this thing for long. And the aquamarine backlight shade is just a buzz. If you could see what happens in the room at night, it's just some kind of magic. So, what do we have next? Wait a minute. This is the anti-stress spring that all children love so much. Yes. The name of the toy for little men does not sound well, but its essence becomes extremely clear and understandable from the very beginning. A beautiful rainbow cover makes this spring a much more interesting tool for killing time. One time, I spent around 2 hours playing with it. With such a spring, you can also come up with all sorts of labyrinths, all sorts of tracks. In general, there are no limits to fantasy. Well, absolutely none. If you want memories from your childhood to flood over you, I advise you to order this toy. To be honest, guys, when I first saw the first part of the Hellboy movie, I was just in shock. I loved it so much that I can hardly describe it. I even watched it again 2 or 3 times. Well, as you have already understood, my conscience wouldn't simply allow me to miss this beautiful costume in my video. Besides, its quality is super high, and it looks amazing. I can also tell you a couple of facts right away, so you won't think bad about it. The costume coolly conveys the whole atmosphere of the character, his cut-off horns, and all his severity. Oof. Should I go and watch the film again? Although they say that the second part has already been released. If you have watched my previous videos carefully, then you know that I am often associated with various pets. Not to mention that I already have one at home. My friends often bring different animals to my place. Well, I mean, they take them for the company, so the problem of untidiness of the pet is quite close to me. Combining a dog or cat with your own comb is not a good idea. We were told not to do this during biology classes in school, so I hope no one does this now. Therefore, I hasten to advise you to use such a mini comb. It's really super compact and easy to use. It's good for wool of any length. I think it's really cool. Where is the trigger? How much nostalgia do these 4 words bring? In order to somehow smooth out his feelings, the author of this card decided to create it himself so that he could always have his own Batmobile that can inspire him to new exploits. If you are also a fan of this universe and would really like to always stay, let's say, in touch with it, then you should also buy a similar vehicle. It looks very cool. Even people who do not understand who Batman is will confirm this fact. Although, there are hardly any people like this on this planet. The model is made in a classic black color and has wide wheels and futuristic design. In general, it has everything that befits a true Batmobile. Have you ever faced such a problem in your life? When working with your laptop, you really need light. As a rule in our homes, we have only a full-fledged chandelier or a bulky lamp. Both options are not perfect at all for various reasons, and so we get into a stalemate, right? But with this thing, you will really forget about such problems. First of all, it is very stylish. It seems to me that it was taken from the popular Among Us game. Secondly, it is super compact and moderately bright. Just attach it to the laptop and work comfortably without disturbing anyone. It looks like it's really cool. Ooh, look! This is a cool duck that all of us can use while relaxing in the bath. Why not? Let's remember our childhood. Let's paddle. It's cool, isn't it? It even has some buttons on the side. And if you click on them, now the guy in the video will click on them. Look. And if you click on them, then the flame will appear. It's a little bit uncomfortable to say this. I hope you didn't have the time to order such a duck for your children, because it turns out to be a damn real lighter. They know how to disguise. But in case you have already ordered it, use the duck as a cool funny gift for your friends. They will definitely appreciate it. And this is the perfect way to return to childhood and play in old games. And no, for this, you don't have to start large game consoles connected to a TV set. You don't have to tire yourself out with flashing and all. It is enough to purchase this interesting Game Boy, or something similar to it. It is based on Android. The time of the olds has already passed, whatever one might say. However, at the same time, it can still launch old games. If you don't feel the atmosphere of the 2000s in the main menu of the console, then the games will take you headlong. You just need to try. The summertime will soon snap on the spring heels, although we are still waiting for it to come. So, in some months, it won't be possible to survive without air conditioners, fans, or something like that. I suggest taking care of this in advance and immediately buy a worthwhile option. I have recently found this item on Ali. It's small, cute, and really comfortable. Press the button and immediately get a pleasant breeze from the holes below. The AC can be quickly charged, quickly activated, and no less quickly turned off. I think you've got the point. You can get a real solution to the problem for one or even several seasons for little amount of money. And the control here is so simple that even your old grandparents can understand how it operates. So you can send it to them by parcel without further explanation. Trust me. Well, that's all guys, but we still have a contest game for $10. To participate in it, you need to subscribe to the channel, like this video, and write a comment. Well, in the next video, we will choose the winner. By the way, Revanik won last time. Friend, I will contact you, and you will get your prize. That's all for now. Bye!